Good morning, students. We have completed the first chapter, gravitation, yesterday. I have told you whatever solved examples are there in the book or in that chapter that you solve at your home and practice it. Whatever unsolved examples or numericals are there, that some of them I am taking here. I have not written the example here. I will read first. Solve the following example. Question number 5a in your exercise. That A example is: an object takes 5 seconds to reach the ground from a height of 5 meter on a planet. What is the value of g on the planet? So acceleration due to gravity on the planet is asked. What we have to do when such types of questions are asked? We have to write first whatever given in the problem and what you have to calculate or what is asked there. So depending on that, u is equal to 0. Its initial velocity is equal to 0. What is time required for that? 5 seconds time it takes. Time is given 5 seconds. Distance is given 5 meter. S is distance that we know. So we have to use this formula. S is equal to half gt square. We have seen u is equal to 0. The equation of motion turns to be S is equal to half gt square because of A is equal to g. So S, that is 5 meter, 1 by 2 g into time 5 seconds, so 5 square. We have to calculate g, acceleration due to gravity. So this 2 comes to this side, multiplication, 5 square is 25. So in division, so g is equal to 10 divided by 25, that is 0.4 meter per second square. So such types of questions are asked for 2 marks. So if you write this much, you will get 2 marks. So practice it very well. Second example is: the radius of a planet A is half the radius of planet B. If the mass of A is ma, what must be the mass of B so that the value of g on B is half that of its value on A? So the radius of a planet A, radius R, planet A that I have written, is half of the radius of the planet B. So RB divided by 2 or 1 by 2 RB you can write. Therefore RA upon RB is equal to 1 by 2. Then what is given? The value of g on B is half that of A, that is value of g on A. Then what is asked? MB, mass on B, planet B, that is asked. Now we know our formula. Small g is equal to capital G capital M upon capital R square. Accordingly, GA is equal to GMA upon R square A. Similarly, GB is equal to GMB upon R square B. Now, GB upon GA is equal to GB. What is GB? GMB upon R square B. What is GA? GMA upon R square divided by, we have to divide it. So, I have taken in this way. R square A divided by GMA. Here, this G getting cancelled. Then what is remaining? GB upon GA, MB upon MA and RA and RB whole square. Now we know GB upon GA is 1 by 2 or GB upon GA is equal to 1 by 2. So GB upon GA is equal to 1 by 2. MB upon MA, that as it is because we have to calculate MB. RA upon RB. RA upon RB is also 1 by 2. Its square. So 1 by 2 is equal to MB upon MA. 1 by 2 square. So 1 by 2 square is 1 by 4. So this 4 comes to this side in multiplication and MB upon MA. So MA is equal to, MB is equal to, this MA comes to this side, 4 divided by 2 MA. So MA is equal to 2, MB is equal to 2 MA. have to calculate. So third example now. The mass and weight of an object on earth are 5 kilogram and 49 Newton. Mass is 5 kilogram and weight is 49 Newton. That is given. First you have to write in this way what is given and what is asked. Then it is easy for you to solve the example. So mass is given 5 kilogram, weight is given 49 Newton. What will be their values on the moon? That is mass and weight. What are the values? Again we have to calculate it on moon. Then assume that the acceleration due to gravity on the moon is 1/6 of that on the earth. So acceleration due to gravity, that we know, it is 1/6 that of the earth on the moon. So what we are asked, that calculate the mass and weight of the object on the moon. So we know that, we have seen this, mass does not change, mass is constant everywhere, but weight changes, that we have studied. So mass is constant everywhere, so mass of that object on the earth and on the moon is same, that is 5 kilogram. Now what we have to calculate? Only the weight of that object on the moon. So we know the formula, W is equal to M into G. So Wm, that is weight of the object on moon, and We, weight of the object on earth, that is equal to mg means mgm upon mge. Again here also mm getting cancelled, gm upon ge. Now gm upon ge is equal to 1/6 similarly. So Wm upon We is equal to gm upon ge is 1/6. So Wm is equal to We upon 6. We is given, that is on the earth, that is 49 Newton, that is given, divided by 6, and after that we get this value 8.167 Newton, or we can write also 8.17 Newton. So very easy examples are there. This is the third example. Fourth example is an object thrown vertically upwards reaches a height of 500 meter. What is given? Height h is equal to 500 meter. What was its initial velocity? Means u. You have to calculate what is u, that you have to calculate. Then how long will the object take to come back to the earth? Means time you have to take. It is going upwards and then coming down. To reach the earth it is coming down. So t for going up and t for coming down. Total time we have to calculate. For reaching the earth it is asked. Now you are told to take g is equal to 10 meter per second square instead of taking 9.8. It is given, so you have to take g is equal to 10 meter per second square. Now we know the formula. We are asked to calculate u, initial velocity, because when it goes upwards a certain time comes, the final velocity becomes 0. So v becomes 0. U square plus 2as. A is here g and s is h. G is negative. We take here negative value. V square, that is 0, is equal to u square plus 2 minus gh, means it becomes u square minus 2gh. U square is equal to, therefore this will come to this side, so it becomes plus u square is equal to 2gh. Put down the values now. U square 2, g is 10 you are asked to take, and h is 500 meter. It comes to be 10,000. U square is equal to 10,000. So square root of that is 100. So u is equal to 100 meter. One part is completed here. Then what is asked? We have to calculate the time. V is equal to u plus 81st equation. That gives the time. So v is 0, u minus gt. So u is equal to again gt. U you have calculated here 100 meter. T you have to calculate. G is given 10. 100 is equal to 10 into T. So that comes 10. T is equal to 100 divided by 10. That is 10. So T is equal to 10 seconds for going up. It has reached the height of 500 meter. So it has to come 500 meter down on the surface of the earth. So same time will be taken by that object. So T is equal to 10 seconds for coming down. So total time to reach the earth will be 10 plus 10 is equal to 20 seconds. So friends, we have completed 4 examples. Now remaining 3 examples, that is the exercise or homework for you, and you solve it at your home.